girls and boys, welcome back. This is the week of February 15th through the 19th, and this is day 1. Let's review all the items you're going to need, and then we'll get started. First, we need our nameplate. We always start with our nameplate and a dry erase marker. The letter of the week we're going to be talking about is the letter X. So you'll need this, page 73, 75, and put it in a plastic sleeve. The other sheet you'll need, page 19 and page 20. Now when we make the letter X, we will be using our Play-Doh, so make sure you have your Play-Doh as well. And that takes care of it. Let's get started. Here's the nameplate, and I know some of you have been working on not using a guide. And if that's the case, then just turn it over to the back side and write your name. Take your time. All right, when you're finished, just hold it up. Let me see. Very nice. Now it looks like some of you are still using your guide, which is fantastic. You're welcome to use that as long as you need to. And then when you're ready to no longer have a guide, you always have it on the back side. You can even try that this summer if you're not ready to do it right now. Okay, the letter of the week is the letter X. We sing the ABC song, a lot of times I'll go like this, and I have other students who are doing that with me, and I think that helps because then you know exactly what it's shaped like. Let's see if you can make an X with your arms. Go. X. X. We have lots of words that have X in it. Some are at the end of the word and some are at the beginning. This is an instrument called the xylophone, and it starts with the X. Xylophone, and it goes up the scale and down the scale, and it has a little wand that you use to make the sounds. Xylophone. This is the X at the end of the word. Let's see if you know what animal this is. It is a fox. Do you hear that X at the very end of the word? Say fox. X. It's deep in your throat where it goes K. And then it goes zzz. Here we have an X at the beginning of a word. This is an X-ray. When you take a picture, you don't have an X-ray machine at home. It's something you have to go to the hospital to have. It's an X-ray where they can take a picture of your bones and to see if maybe you have a fracture or a broken bone. Here is a picture. The dentist's office has X-rays as well. Here we have one of someone's head, and you can see their teeth and their skull, even their spine. So if you've never seen an X-ray in real life, there's a real one. And here's one that's a drawing. And this is of the rib cage, so a different part of the body. Here we have X at the end of a word. Box. Fox. Box. Do you hear how those rhyme? Box. Fox. And here we have an X in the middle. Taxi. Taxi. You don't really see a taxi very often in the areas where we live, but if you went to larger cities, you might see a taxi. It used to always be yellow that you would see, but not necessarily anymore. I've seen taxis in many, many different shades of, I don't know, yellow and blue and green, white. So this is a classic taxi that's yellow. Okay, let's go ahead and pull out our sheet, the X. We're going to get our Play-Doh. What's nice about this letter, it looks very much the same, identical actually. other than the size, the uppercase and the lowercase. And we have two lines that go across each other and they meet in the middle. So let's try to make an X with our Play-Doh. Roll your Play-Doh back and forth. It'll form almost like a snake. It might get too long, and that's okay. You can always use it on the other part of the X. Here's the first half of my uppercase X. Get some more Play-Doh. And then you're going to lay this across the other direction. And there's an uppercase X. Now the lowercase x, like I said, is exactly the same, it's just smaller. Remember, when we use uppercase, it'll be someone's name or the first word in a sentence. Or it could be a special place, like the name of a city or town. I can't think of one town that starts with an X. It's a pretty uncommon letter. You don't see the X as often as, let's say, A or B or C. There's a lowercase x right here. So we have uppercase, lowercase. You have straight lines that are slanted though, so it's slanted, no curves, and we're going to practice writing our X's on the back of the sheet. So take your Play-Doh off, get your dry erase marker, and let's make some X's. See the picture here? Do you see what that's the picture of? It is a xylophone. What's nice is these sheets tell you where to start. 1, 2. Do you see those starting points? Here we go. 1, 2. Let's do just the uppercase right now. See how you start on the top line and you go all the way to the bottom line. You do that on the uppercase. Now for the lowercase, the small one, you start on the middle line here and you go to the bottom. Start on the middle and you go to the bottom. Middle, bottom. Now you're welcome to finish that sheet, we just don't have time to do that together. That's the letter X. We're going to count to 20 together, and I thought it'd be kind of nice to use some magnets. Love magnets. I have 20 hearts, and we're going to count them. Are you ready to start? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I want to show you something great about math. You can do all kinds of fun things with math. And here I have 4 sets of hearts. I'm going to count each set of hearts and we're going to add them together. The top section we have purple hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about the next section? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blue ones. Purple again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last section we have blue again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for those of you who know how to count by fives, let's do that together. 5, 10, 15, 20. So we have 4 sets of 5 and we went all the way to 20. Lots of ways to count to 20. We're going to be on safari for the next couple weeks, and I'm going to be reading a story to you today called called Safari? Because it's such a great book, I think I'm going to leave this until tomorrow, this sheet, page 19 and 20. We will do this together tomorrow on day 2. So here we have a great little book by National Geographic Kids. You see what's on the front cover? The back of the book's here. Yep, you're right, it's called the back cover. What's this section called? Holds the whole book together so it doesn't fall apart. It's called the spine. Very good, spine. And here we have the title of the book on a page. It's called a title page. Once again, it tells us the title and who it's by. This was written by Gail Tuckman. Love the pictures in this. Hello, Jumbo, let's go. And this is someone who gives tours when you're on safari, and they're in Jeeps. Let's count the Jeeps. 1, 2, 3 Jeeps. I'm going on safari. What will I see? What do you think you'll see on safari? If you go to Africa, where the animals live year-round, it's not a zoo, it's their natural habitat, it's where they live. So elephants, they'll be in Africa. I see elephant spray just for me. I see elephant spray on safari. I have me and safari. I hear a rhyme there. I see lions play just for me. I see lions play on safari. Oh, I think we have this little fella, this lion on the front, don't we? They're playing. Looks like he's playing with his mother. Do you know what kind of animal this is? It's called a rhinoceros. Or you can say rhino. Rhino. I see rhinos run just for me. I see rhinos run on safari. This is a book called a pattern book, where you can pick up that there's a pattern. Every page ends with safari. Rhinos run, lions play, elephants spray. What else will I see on safari? I bet we'll see more animals. Now look at this animal. I bet you know what that's called. It is called a giraffe. I see giraffes eat just for me. I see giraffes eat on safari. Ooh, another great animal. I see zebras graze just for me. I see zebras graze on safari. Ooh, how about this animal? We have hippos. I see hippos soak just for me. I see hippos soak on safari. Hippos like to hang out in water. It's very hot in Africa, so that's a smart thing to do if you can get in water. Hippos soak, zebras graze, giraffes eat, rhinos run, lions play, elephants spray. What else will I see? I see animals all around me. On safari. I love this one because the lion looks like he's smiling at us. I want to make sure you go to the link below and watch the video, and you'll be finding out about cheetahs, another animal that loves to live in Africa. And if you ever go on safari, you might see one. Goodbye, boys and girls. I'll see you soon.